Okay, so here we're doing another proof. All right, so we're given that angle DEF is a right angle. So we should always mark things like that onto the picture. It's a right angle. Angle GHF is a right angle. And segment EF is congruent to segment HF. So those are all given, and so we pull them into the proof as given. So next we want to state, so we've got right angles. So we could use HL, but we got to look, do we have any reason for the hypotenuse to be congruent? Not really, which means I'm probably going to be looking for something else. I don't have any bisectors or midpoints in my given information. I do have them in my picture. F is a midpoint, but we're not given it that way. We're just given the pieces that are congruent already, so we don't need to worry about that vocabulary. We don't have any shared sides, but we do have an X. We've got that hourglass shape, so we have a pair of vertical angles. So I've got one pair of sides that's congruent. I've got a pair of angles here that I need to state. Remember, when you are naming angles, the middle letter is the vertex of the angle, and they're congruent because they are vertical angles. So now I've got two things that are congruent. And since we're not using HL, we need to state, I know that angle E and angle H are congruent to each other because they're right angles, and all right angles are congruent. But we need to make that statement, because saying that they're right angles isn't quite enough to show. You still have to state, okay, they're congruent to each other. Then you have three congruent statements, and you can make your triangle congruent statement. And then it's congruent because angle, side angle.